We live in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Money won't turn up, now I'm about to blow up and y'all don't even know. Powder keg about to explode. Independent, I run this show. International, run the globe. Hyper driving, no cruise control. Got the life and they losing foe. I stay 100, I keep it homegrown. I live for the applause and all the people know. I bring the swag like nobody can. Don't mean to brag, what about it, yeah. I bring the swag like nobody can. It's in the bag, man, I got it, yeah. From the bottom, about to be up in your face. Putting proof is in the chase. Putting work, the paper pays. On the up and I'm on the road. You beneath and you cutting cold. Hyper driving, no cruise control. Got the life and they losing foe. I stay 100, I keep it homegrown. I live for the applause and all the people know. I bring the swag like nobody can. Don't mean to brag, what about it, yeah. I bring the swag like nobody can. It's in the bag, man, I got it, yeah. I bring the swag like nobody can. Don't mean to brag, what about it, yeah. I bring the swag like nobody can. It's in the bag, man, I got it, yeah.
Freshman, number 0069, Terrell Jackson.
Let's go, T.
Senior, number 10, 5'9", Landon Higgs.
Let's go, Fats.
Junior, number 23, 6'4", Andre Sword.
Let's go, Sword.
Sophomore, number 32, 6'5", Caden Mason.
Let's go, Caden.
And sophomore, number 2, 6'3", Amari Hunter. The head coach of the Cowboys is Lyndon Love. He is assisted by Brandon Lewis, Juan Harris, and Tariq Tommy.
Swag, you know what's coming, Swag. Swag, you know what's coming. Be ready. Getting it.
Man. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another edition, an impromptu edition of our Bring the Swag podcast, starring yours truly, Swaggy Hollywood. Tonight's show is, man, I got a good show for y'all tonight. I got a good guest tonight also. And without further ado, let me go and introduce my guest real quick. My guest is probably, my guest probably has some of the best barbecue in the state of Texas. My guest is a South Oak Cliff alumni. My guest is also a Lancaster Tiger representative, the one and only, the Grace.
What it do, baby boy?
Welcome to the show, D. There he
Oh,
is.
what's up with it, baby? What's up with it?
What's up with it, D? DG,
Hey,
what's up, baby?
hey, man, good to be on those swagging show, man. Friday, boy.
It's good to have you, DG. Hey, you here? We gonna jump right into it, man.
I already know you fit to. Come on.
Yeah, we gonna start there. Let's go there and get it over with. Let me put it on the bracket for everybody to see. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna jump into that subject. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some area around results, and then we're gonna definitely talk about that one particular one that the whole world is pretty much talking about. So we're gonna start here. You see at the bottom of the screen, 6A Region 1, Division 1. Lake Ridge got a big win, 65-48 over LD Bell. What you think about that one, Doug?
That was pretty much sick, man. I picked Lake Ridge in that one. I don't really think LD Bell was just really that tough this year, like previous years, but Lake Ridge was too tough for them. I kind of felt that. I kind of felt that was coming, man. Lake Ridge is tough.
All right, Doug, what you think about this one? The defending 6A state champion, Plano East, goes down to Flower Mound Marcus, 64-58. What you think about that one?
That didn't surprise me because I knew Plano East was down. Even though they coming back out their state championship run, man, people got to understand, man. You know, just because you win state don't necessarily mean you're gonna going back. You know what I'm saying? Flower Mound Marcus was ready to play that night. It didn't surprise me though, because like I say, Plano East was down, but Flower Mound Marcus came ready to play. You got to give all props up to Flower Mound Marcus, man. They came ready to play, and they did exactly that. They outplayed them boys.
Now, my next one, man, it shocked me because I personally picked this team to advance pretty deep in the playoffs, and they got on the first round. Arlington Martin took out number 16, Lake Highlands, 48-46.
You don't like Arlington Martin though? Arlington Martin tough.
I do.
You know, Lake Highlands is fundamentally sound. They ain't got no peanut butter and jelly over there. They just fundamentally sound. They got the one kid on the wing that can shoot. But other than that, boy, Arlington Martin had that peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, I like that, Doug. I like that.
They had it.
Here go a good one for you. North Crowley, number 9, took out Keller, 79-50. I expected that. North Crowley got some dogs over there.
But you had to expect that with Keller being down with the guard. The year previous year went to Oklahoma State, and then the other guard this year, he gone. So you had to know Keller wasn't that tough.
Yeah.
But Crowley is tough. I picked Crowley to go all the way to at least 4th round.
Now, here go the non-shocker, the non-surprise. Number 2, Allen, 76 over Den Braswell, 55. Nobody shocked.
Nobody is. Allen, I think Allen got what it takes to get down to San Antonio, but it's gonna be hard to get out of this region down here. But Allen tough, boy. I've been screaming Allen. I've been screaming Allen since the TABC.
And to round out Region 1, Doug, South Grand Prairie took out Richardson 66-48.
Again, Richardson was down with the 2 kids, with the Casey Wallace kid and the other kid that left, one with Alabama, one with Kentucky. I knew that was it for them. One of them little brothers still there, but Richardson ain't got it. I mean, they ain't got enough in the tank. They rebuilding all the way.
Man, Doug, that's why you're the expert, man. That's why That's why you're here.
Hey
That's
man,
why
I
you're
just
here.
try, man. I just try, man. I just like some good basketball, man. Good basketball.
All right,
Yes.
moving on to Region 2 of D1. Wiley took out Rockwall Heat 68-44.
Wiley pretty stacked. They got a guard. They backcourt. Their backcourt was gonna be too much for Rockwall Heat. Rockwall Heat just got the big kid. Other than that, Rockwall Heat was down too this year. They really didn't have too much to fight with. Wiley backcourt ate them up real good and got on up out of there half the business. They well coached over at Wiley as well.
Duncanville lost the coin flip for the home and home to go to Temple, and they went into Wildcat country and took care of business 58-33.
Well, Temple is more of a football school. That one year they was up. That one year, I believe, like 2 years ago, they was okay. But I know they didn't have enough for Black and Chris Hunt and them boys. They didn't have enough.
Yeah.
Bug gonna take this one. I hate to say it, man, but Bug gonna take this one his senior year. He gonna ride it all the way out to San Antonio. He going into TCU either with a championship or played in the championship. One of the two.
Ooh, that's a bold statement from Douglas Grace, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey man,
Douglas is saying Duncanville is going to San Antonio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Doug. Hey, this is what we here for. This is what we here for.
They young, but I got faith in Black. They gonna rally behind Bug. That whole team is gonna rally behind Bug. The coaching staff is gonna rally behind Bug, and they're gonna let him go to work. And Anthony Beckham Black, Chris Hunt, they gonna do what they do. It's gonna be the backcourt gonna be too hard to stop, and Bug gonna be too hard to stop.
Hey, Doug, I got one for you. Here go a team, another area team said not so fast. Rockwall 55-42 over Saxy. Is Rockwall a threat?
No. Booker, I love Book. I love what Gerald Booker's doing. I love what Gerald
Book at Rowlett. He at Rowlett.
I mean, I'm sorry. I love what my boy doing over there, but no, sir. Don't look too much into that.
And rounding off D1 Region 2, Waxahachie got a good 64-49 win over Conference Code. Do you see Waxahachie making a run?
They tough. They tough. Corey got them boys playing behind old None doing his thing, but it really started with Mike, the point guard. Mike doing his thing over there. Then you gotta respect the big freshman, 23, the big kid. He's a freshman.
I like him.
He letting that thing go on that wing. So I'm not too high on Waxahachie, but you got to give props where they do. Mike holding it down, None holding it down. They doing what they supposed to do. I don't look them to get past the second round though.
I went on a limb, and I've said that I think Trey Nunn is probably one of the best pure shooters across the state.
Oh, no doubt. I agree with you on that.
All right, Doug. Okay, we're moving on to Region 2. Okay, Division 2 now. Region 1. Crowley, Coach James out there, got him a good 74-63 win over Trophy Club Byron Nelson. What you think about Crowley, Doug?
Crowley gonna fight. I look to see them lose probably in the third round. But Trophy Club, you really can't gauge it on that game. I'm gonna see what they do in the second round. If they get past the second round, then you'll know what you're cooking with. But right now, you really can't go against this Byron Nelson team. Byron Nelson really didn't have nothing. But Crowley, Crowley gonna be all right, Coach. Crowley gonna be all right.
All right, Doug. Before I get to this next team, I will say this. Before I say the next team, I believe in my mind, I don't know about you, I don't know how others feel out there. Since the shocking upset happened last night, I think this next team is a legitimate favorite to reach San Antonio, and that is the Denton Gyro Wildcats, who won 75-60 over McKinney. What you think about that statement?
Absolutely, because the only thing was in their way was going to be Lancaster. I think them guys got a fair shot of getting down there, doing their thing. Again, like I say, I just felt like the only team was going to be in their way was Lancaster. So you just got to see, take it one game at a time. I think then guy will be a shocker. And in that division.
Dallas Jesuit took out Arlington Bowie 61-50.
Not a shocker. Not a shocker. Jesuit, they playing with a stacked deck over there. As you know, they're gonna be fundamentally sound. They ain't got no peanut butter and jelly. They got all fundamentally sound kids. They gonna do what the coach say do. They gonna run a hell of an offense, hell of a defense. You ain't just, so Jesuit, I look to see Jesuit get to at least third round.
And this next one, Doug, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pick this one in my predictions. South Lake Carroll took out Weatherford, who was in a tough district with North Crowley, and Lake Ridge, 57-41. What you think about that one?
Weatherford, see, this is what you got to understand. I think Weatherford was beat up from district. I think they was just beat up from their district, man. The dog fight, they was in a dog fight twice a week, every week. You know what I'm saying? So when they ran up against this team, right, I think they was just out of gas. They didn't have enough in the tank. I just think they just got outplayed this game. But like I say, I think they was mentally tired.
I agree with you on that. And rounding out 6A, no, this ain't rounding out 6. This is rounding out division region 1. Rounding out region 1. Coach Damian Barnett and those little M boys out there took care of business 68-56 over Prosper. Prosper was a pretty good team coming into this game. Think about that one, Doug.
I like the matchup. And I want to say this too, Swag. I want to say this before we go forward. People had to understand with this new alignment, with the big school and the little school. So everybody, see, what people fail to realize, normally you would take, if you win district, you'll play
the lowest seed.
You'll play the lowest seed. Mm-hmm. So what people got to understand with this bracket this year is not like that.
Not at all.
You might be a 1 seed playing against a 2 seed.
Another 1 seed. Yep.
Or another 1 seed. So that's what people have to understand. And with that being said, man, it's a lot of it was a lot of I think 3rd round games, 4th round games, that was 1st round.
That was in the 1st round.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? But who was the last 2 you said?
Little M and Prosper.
Prosper. Okay, let's take Prosper. Prosper, they got 2nd place in their district?
2nd. Yep.
See, if we was going on last year, Prosper would have played that 3rd seed team. And Prosper probably would have won 1 or 2 games. But since it fell the way it fell, Prosper was a good team. They good, fundamentally sound team, but they ain't got no peanut butter and jelly. They didn't have no peanut butter and jelly over there. You know what I'm saying? But they was a good enough team. If they would have lined up against a 3 seed or something like that, I think they would have got past. But they didn't line up against that 3 seed, and they ran up against what they ran up against, and you saw what happened.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Doug. I'm gonna ask everybody in the comments. Drop your comment for this answer, everybody in the comments. Doug, do you like the new format? I do.
I love it. I love it.
Do y'all like it out there?
I love it, man, because like I say, man, now it's gonna tell if you can coach or not. Now it's gonna tell if you ready for the playoffs or not. Now it's gonna tell if you breeze through your district or you can't ready to play. And I think that's what happened with the 1st round playoffs. A lot of people wasn't breezing through their district. A lot of people had it hard, bro. A lot of people had it hard.
Eric, comment. Why you don't like it? And while he make that comment, Doug, we're gonna move on to we got one more in region 1. I didn't put that on here. We got Grant Perry took out Richardson Berkner 58-56.
I like Grant Perry. Grant Perry gonna be tough, but you know I don't look to see them pass in the 2nd round though.
Oh, I like that. All right, 6A Division 2, Region 2. Here go the hard hitters. Wiley East took out Roy City 52-33. I am a real Wiley East, to me, up and down. I've seen Carter beat this team by 25. Then I've seen this team beat other teams by amount. So Wiley East is one of those Shaky. What you think, Doug?
I wasn't high on Wild in the East. Just simple fact because I just wasn't high on them. But like I say, for those two matchups, that was a good matchup for them too. You know what I'm saying? Wild in the East showed, you know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
they had a little better, they had a little more in the tank over there. But Wild in the East really ain't no cup of tea for if you come down this way. You dig what I'm saying? Now
I agree.
up that way, Wild in the East is where it's at. But down this way, now not too much.
Well, last year in the second round, they upset Duncanville by
Well,
10.
with a little bit of help, anything can go.
I agree, Doug. We're gonna skip
And,
over this. We're gonna skip over the next one. We're gonna say that for last. Because we already know what that's about. Tyler Legacy took out North Garland 59-48. I don't know too much about Legacy. I'm not gonna sit up here and
Legacy,
lie to you.
North Garland down too, though. You got to understand that North Garland really don't have too much to fight with, but they fought. They fought enough to get into that playoff spot. Legacy. I don't know too much about Legacy, but I do know North Garland is down this year.
And the last one from the District of Doom, Mesquite Horn took out Colleen Harker Heights 50-48.
Mesquite Horn is a good school. First and foremost, they well coached. They got good talent over there. They got a big. They got an inside game. They got outside game. Harker Heights is down this year. Harker Heights, if y'all know, for the last 3 or 4 years, Harker Heights has been very good. They fans travel. They come support them. But this year they lost their big dude, the football player. He left early, went to school, so they lost a lot. Harker Heights lost a lot, but I do look to see Harker Heights back in a couple of years.
And here it is, the one. Before we get to this, Doug, I was in HEB last night and Waxahachie in Grand Prairie after the Carter game was over with. I'm shopping. I'm on the aisle getting my items. I said, okay, it's gonna be cold tomorrow, so let me get my items. I get a text message on my phone. It says these exact words, Swaggy. Really? And I was like, really what? You said we was the best team in the state of Texas. I said, y'all are. Why? Then explain to me how we just lost. And I looked and I was like, this got to be a joke. So I got on another website. I saw it. A friend of mine texted me and said, Swag, did you see the news? I said, man, I know this ain't true. They said, Deja got upset. I said, this can't be true, but there got to be a typo. Like somebody had to type this wrong. So Doug, the question, 66-65. We are talking about a team who was handpicked by not just me, Max Preps, Hoops Insider, all my good buddies, the UIL. We all talk behind the scenes about this, and we all said, hey, no one is defeating the Lancaster Tigers. This is their year. It's going to be Lancaster versus Stony Point or Lancaster versus Shadow Creek. There's no doubt Lancaster will make it to San Antonio. And we are now, the first round of the playoffs. Doug, we got to talk about it. Coach Doug, I love you to death. Bobby, all of y'all over the whole coaches, I got nothing but love for y'all. But Doug, we got to discuss this. What happened last night?
Where you want me to start at?
Just
Number,
elaborate.
for me, I was at the game. You know what I'm saying? I was at the game, front row. I'm sitting there, I'm watching. Doug, Lancaster coach staff did an excellent job, first and foremost. Hats off to Shoemaker, though. I ain't gonna take shit from Shoemaker, homeboy. Shoemaker did their thing.
Yeah, I saw that kid, 31 points. Amazing.
And he matched the energy. See what it was. See, you can't put Nunu on him.
Mm-hmm.
You had to put somebody else on this kid. You got your best kid guarding their best kid. Their best kid,
Oh,
hold
there you
on.
go. Okay, there you go.
Now I was reading what James Pointer put up here.
Oh, okay, that's my
I'm
boy.
reading.
Latasha,
but
you broke my heart last night with that text message. You broke my heart.
Hey, I think with the help of the referees, that's where Lancaster messed up at. They should have never let the referees dictate this game.
Uh-huh.
Again, I ain't taking nothing from Shoemaker, man. I just feel like Langston were missing a lot of balls. They turned it over a lot. Missing layups. You know what I'm saying? Missing shots they should have made. I think they missed like a total of 9 free throws or somewhere in there. A lot of people say karma. A lot of people say karma. I ain't gonna say karma because I was at the DeSoto game as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say karma. Uh, I'm not gonna say he got out coached because he didn't get out coached. But Shoemaker was the better team that night. I'm not going. I mean, you can go back. You can go back and look at the tape. Referees clearly missed this game all the way off. But
I
if you
heard.
if you put these kids away, if you put them away, we ain't got to worry about the referees. The referees should have never been able to dictate the game. Again, I just think the coaches did they due diligence, putting the right kids on the floor. They maximized their fouls. They did all of that. It was just your best player can't go at their best player, and you want your best player to end the game. It ain't
Yeah,
working like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working. But again, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want nobody. This is what I'm gonna say. Why I'm not mad. He didn't get no transfers. He didn't go out and do no recruiting.
Mhm.
Farron did that with all Langston kids.
He did.
Those kids been there since they freshman year. Those kids been in the program since they freshman year. So really and truly, they didn't have Langston to even go to state this year because you had no bad T, you had no big time, you had no 4-5 star players, kids over there. All you had was the kids who've been there since day one. I think that's the part people ain't understanding. You dig what I'm saying?
I agree.
Coming, coming out of the district they came out of, you know what I'm saying? That was a hard district you came out of. You was in a dog fight every night. Not making excuses for Langston. I'm not. But what I am saying is the referees made a big part in that game. Take the referees away, Langston moves on to the second round. They won the game twice. Hit a three, they called the three back. The
Wow.
tip in, they called the tip in back. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? So I just think, like I say, hands off to Shoemaker. Shoemaker was the better team. We ain't gonna make no excuses. Ain't nobody gonna make no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the loss. Coach Doug and them took it on the chin. They taking it on the chin. They back in the lab already. You know what I'm saying? Boys back in the lab. Boys getting ready to get it in. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm gonna say this. He did it with no transfers.
He did.
He did it with no 5 stars, no 4 stars, no 3 stars. He ain't had none of that. And all seniors going to school. Every senior he have is going to school. There's not a senior on their squad not going to school. You know what I'm saying? So I heard what everybody's saying. But for the last 5 years, Langston has did what? Played for the state championship.
That's true. And you know what, Doug? I'm gonna stop you, Doug. You know, the dumbest thing I done saw on the internet today uh, was they can't play in 6A. If they can't play in 6A, explain to me how in the hell are they the district champion in a district with Duncanville, DeSoto, Mesquite Horn,
With no
Waxahachie,
four,
but
with
they
no
can't
four
play in 6A.
stars, with no 4 stars, with no 5 stars.
Doug, people say the dumbest shit on the internet. The
All of that,
dumbest.
everything that you saw was pure D coaching. We working hard. We showing y'all we working hard. I think that's what, again, every senior going to school. He ain't got
Like
to make
Lancaster, Lancaster was the 4A champion. They was the 5A champion. They just got shocked last night, but they was on their way to being the 6A champion. There's no damn doubt about it. They
Oh
just
yeah.
got shocked last night.
Hey, you got shot. Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. Look to see Shoemaker go deep in the playoffs. All I'm gonna say, hey man, they well coached. They well coached, and them boys can play, man. Hey man, little dude can play. At
I'm
31,
sorry, Doug. That was just the dumbest shit I seen all day.
bro,
Somebody actually posted they can't play in 6A. I said, huh? They're the number 5 team in 6A. Wire to wire all year long. They have beaten top talent up and down 6A. But they can't play in 6A. When they lose a playoff game, they can't play in 6A. People say the dumbest shit on the internet. It makes me laugh, man. It really do. They lose one playoff game. Now all of
say,
a sudden they
hey,
can't play
hold
in
on.
6A.
Hey, hold on. Let me address this. Scooter say DeSoto wasn't tough, Duncanville wasn't tough. DeSoto on paper should have been tough. Duncanville, I agree with you because they're young. And they got 7 seniors, but only 2 of those seniors make a difference.
Yep.
Everybody else is youngsters. They sophomores, and then if the cards fall right next year, yeah,
Hey, Doug,
Duncanville will be the toughest team in the country next year.
Doug, this how
Yo,
tough that damn district is. This how tough district is. 2 of the best players in the damn state, they even make the playoffs. Camden Johnson from DeSoto, Cam Paul from DeSoto. That lets you know how tough that district is. 2 of the best players was at home in the playoffs.
yeah,
It gets real. Before we move on to
Doc,
this subject, I just want to say, Coach Doug, shout out to you out there. Hey, you got shocked. You ain't making no excuses. We ain't making no excuses. Hey, you come back strong next year, do what you do. My little brother, Jalen Brown, hey, big bro, love you. Go do some best things in college. And hey, you did all you could, little bro.
yeah,
All
he
right,
did.
dude, we're gonna move on to 5A. All right, we're gonna go to 5A Division 1. Region 1. We're gonna start. Denton beat Alito 45-50. I'm not gonna lie to you, Doug. You probably know something about Denton. I damn sure don't.
Yeah, they got all the kids that couldn't go to the Den guys, the Den
I,
Lions.
you are
So
so right.
so they got all of those. But speaking with Coach Bernard, who's over at Den Ryan, he said they do have some ballers over at Den High. So, but you know, Alito is a football school, so they really don't care too much about basketball over there. But don't look too deep into that Den High going no further than the second round. They done after this one.
Oh man. All right, number 25, Birdville, who the shocker team this year, who's sitting at 31-3, Doug. They took out Keller Fossil Ridge 59-39.
Birdville got those kids that was freshmen in the program. Now they seniors. You've been whooping their butt all 3 years into this year. Birdville, hey man, mark my words. Look out for Birdville. Look out
Ooh.
for him. Look out for him. Birdville, the reason why God don't know too much about Birdville, because those kids play AAU circuit over there in Frisco, on the other side of Fort Worth and stuff like that, up north. So they hardly ever come down south and play. But we've been watching those kids because my nephew played for the Dynasty, and a lot of those kids they play out that way. So we
Hey,
see a lot of those Birdville kids in the summer, and hey, they the real deal. So that 31-3 is not a fluke.
this next team is always a favorite to get to San Antonio. Mansfield Timberview took out Pascal 62-39.
Well, you know, Timberview is tough every year. Timberview is tough every year, so I'm not surprised about that. I look for Timberview to at least get to the third, fourth round. They tough at their guard play. I like the wing. They got on the wing. They got over there. They real tough. They defense is solid. They play a lot of man. So they gonna give you a nut check at the door. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see them getting past third round though.
All right, you got Prosper Walnut Road, a new school out there in Prosper. Got them a playoff win last night, 59-44 over Tyler.
Well, you know that's you know how it is. The new school open up. Everybody let's go to the new school.
Everybody want to go over there? Yeah.
So yeah, So again, we get to see a lot of those kids in the summertime when we play up north, up there in Louisville, up there on the other side of the colony. We get to see a lot of those kids. So a lot of those kids are talented. They just don't come on this side to where you guys get to see them as much. But those guys are talented up there. The new school, it's a rich school. They got plenty of money, so you know what comes with that. A lot of facilities, a lot of training, a lot of this and a lot of that. So, but I don't look to see them go past second round.
Now, Doug, this next team, a lot of people on my selection show I had the other day, a lot of people said, Swag, are you serious? Yes, I am. This team I'm about to name next, they are my pick to win this region and represent the DFW in San Antonio. That is the Frisco Heritage boys out there, 87-57 over Wakeland.
They got Josh Howard's son.
Uh-huh.
They got Josh Howard's son over there. We saw them a lot in the TABC. We saw them a lot this summer.
Yeah, I did too.
It's like 3 of them. It's Josh Howard's son, and then it's 2 other kids, they juniors. Josh Howard's son make that team go. I love his motor. I love everything about that kid. I look to see them. If they don't go to San Antonio this year, they will be there next year.
And you got W.T. White, who started off ranked real high. I think they got as high as 10, I believe. Then they just have some bad downfall. But they down North Mesquite last night, 54-47. I know you've seen White this year. What's your impressions of White and what Coach Washington doing over there?
I'm gonna say this first and foremost. I think W.T. White got screwed. I think they got screwed in that fake family scandal. Because they
Tony. Yes.
Tony didn't get to play.
Yes.
Shouts out to W.T. White. Shouts out to Coach Pat Washington. I think if your point guard was there, you would be the state San Antonio playing for the state championship. As of right now, I look for W.T. White to go maybe third round. Without Tony, man, it's gonna be kind of hard to win. I'm not impressed with the 7-footer. I'm not impressed with the twins. I'm not impressed.
DJ. Yeah.
I'm not impressed with it, but they got enough to win. I just think he was gearing up to have the fake family point guard over there.
Yes.
But I think he made a great option when he did what he did. When he found out he wasn't gonna be able to play with Tony, he adjusted very well. But I don't see them going no further than third round though.
Yeah, Tony, that shocked the world. I really thought Tony was going to be a point guard over there. If they had Tony, that team is dangerous.
It'd have been hands down.
Yes.
Even though the 7-footer not a factor, the 7-footer is not a factor, but he would have been a factor if you'd have had Tony over there because Tony make that thing go.
Exactly. I agree with that.
I know y'all seen him in the TABC. He looked real good over there with the boys.
Yes.
In the boss lead and all that, he looked real good or whatever. So, I kind of hate that for him. It is what it is, though. Shouts out to Pat Washington. You adapted, you adjust, you make proper adjustments. Hey, man, let's see where to take you.
Next team, shout out to Coach Chris and them Hawks of Red Oak. They got them an impressive win last night over, where did it go? It's coming up on the screen. I just had it on my notes too. Yeah, they got a nice win over the New Killeen School, 68-55. Talk about the job Coach Chris doing over there.
Man, Chris Davis doing a great job. Congratulations on his 100th win. He got 100 win last night.
That's right, Chris Davis, 100 win. That's right.
Man, and again, another dude doing it without a 4-star, doing it without a 5-star, doing it without a 3-star. He's doing it with a lot of kids that he brought in as freshmen. He rolling with it. He got a couple of transfers from Waxahachie. He got another transfer in from somewhere else. I can't remember. But they are rolling. He's making that team go. I looked at least see Chris in the 4th, 5th round because they not expecting what he's bringing to the table.
I forgot my little buddy name, the freshman. I forgot his name, number 4. But that kid is going to be something special.
Yeah, he was. That's what I'm telling you. See, he's bringing them kids in grassroots, and he ain't doing a lot of big time recruiting. He ain't doing a lot of none of that. He's just taking whatever come in the gym. He's taking it and he's developing it. So shouts out to my boy Chris, man. He's bringing that Kimball swag to
Oh
Red Oak.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Chris.
So after a while, we're gonna start calling Red Oak the new Kimball.
Yeah,
Cause
Chris, one of my favorite coaches, man. Shout out to my
he's
boy Zero too. I forgot his name, but I know his mama, coach at Cedar Valley. Shout out to him too.
oh, okay.
Next one we got Lufkin. Now this team right here is a good favorite to get San Antonio also in the other region. Lufkin took out Melissa, 57-42.
Well, you know, Lufkin always have something. Lufkin gonna always give you something. Gonna fight hard. Lufkin got the little point guard. The little point guard played up here all summer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he played up here all summer. So he's gonna be I think he's just a sophomore. I think he's young. He's either sophomore or junior. But Lufkin gonna play hard. Lufkin gonna give you something to look with, and they're gonna bring the whole goddamn on town with him.
Then you got Holland Park, 66-38 over Emerson. And this is the one that shocked me because I picked Emerson to win this game.
Why? Why did you pick Emerson?
That was one of my upset special, Doug.
Nah, boy, Emerson ain't got nothing. Boy, they down this year. Emerson ain't got nothing.
I don't know, man. I went thinking last night. I mean, the other night. I went thinking.
Yeah, man, Emerson ain't got nothing, man. That's gonna be nah. I didn't think Emerson was gonna really make it. I think that was just a warm-up game for whoever they were playing.
This next team, another shocker, surprising team in the area. West Mesquite, 70, Hillcrest, 49.
That's not a surprise. Keelan Jones, shouts out to Keelan over there at Hillcrest. Keelan knew he was down this year, but he had something to fight with. He fought with what he had. He had his babies from 8th grade from the middle school and brought them on in. You got to understand, people have to understand this. This would have been the year Hillcrest would have had King, Mike, and Jed if they would have all stayed at Hillcrest. So, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine if those three would have stayed together, what we would have been talking about right now if King, Mike, and Jed all stayed at Hillcrest. So
I agree.
He didn't cry. Coach Keelan didn't cry. Coach Keelan didn't do any of that. He just rolled with what he had. He didn't try to go out and go recruit nobody. He didn't try to go do none of that. He knew he was losing some big time players with King, Mike, and Jed, but he wished them the best. He still calls to check up on those kids. But I was just happy Keelan made the playoffs with what he had. He showed everybody that you ain't gotta have all those big time players. Just give me 1 or 2 players that'll play hard, and I'll do the rest.
Man, Doug, you know your shit, boy. You know you say that's why you that dude, Doug. And rounding out this region, Belton took out Midlothian, 57-56.
Midlothian down this year again. If y'all notice, Midlothian normally be the ones that's upsetting somebody coming to the playoffs. Midlothian is all the way down this year. I look to see Midlothian bounce back. They 7th grade. They got a nice middle school coming through. They feed a pattern. So I look to see Midlothian a couple of years from now if their kids don't transfer to the inner city. But if those kids that they have in middle school stay at Midlothian, I look to see Midlothian back on the radar within the next 2 to 3 years.
And we're moving on to Division 2 now. Region 1, Colleyville Heritage. I saw this team play this year. Took out Forward Brewers 65-44. Heritage got some shooters, Doug.
Yeah, they do. But you know, Brewer is like an Adamson or a Sunset. You do. Oh, know
really?
That. Yeah, they ain't really got nothing. But Heritage do have some shooters over there. But I don't look to see them get past that second round.
Pick on another one that made me mad because I picked against this team. Artists again, 89, Forward South Hills 42. I picked South Hills, Doug.
I did. South Hills was down this year. A lot of those kids left and went over to Eastern Hills and went to Hills. So a lot of when them kids left and went to Eastern Hills, and then you had another kid leave to go to Dunbar, I knew they weren't gonna have too much of nothing. But at the end of the day, that's Fort Worth Punkertown gonna fight.
Yeah. Argyle took out Chisholm Trail 46-37.
You know, Argyle got the little point guard to play football too. They got him. And then they got the other little shooter. All he do, we see him in the summertime. He play very well in the summer on the circuit. So Argyle, but I look to see Argyle get to at least that third round. So don't be surprised when you look up, you still talking about Argyle week 3.
Ooh. Say, man, you that dude, Doug. You know your stuff, like for real. Then you got here go one of the favorites to win 5A Division 2. Mansfield Summit took out Forward Polytech 65-31.
Mansfield Summer has the coach's son over there. They got the little Hispanic point guard. He was there when they made the state run with David Terrell.
Mm-hmm.
The point guard that's there now, he was a sophomore. He's a senior now. He's older. He's mature. You got the coach's son over there. He's more of a shooter. You got the football kid that's coming in playing on the post down there. I look for Summit to at least go to the 4th or 5th round. They will coach, and with that point guard play, I think the point guard is gonna carry them like David Terrell did his senior year.
Now here go another upset. Houseville took out number 21, Lovejoy, 44-41.
When have you ever known Lovejoy to be a basketball school?
Never.
Oh, okay. Next.
I guess the fact they were ranked so high.
Next.
Number 20, Frisco Memorial took out Frisco Lone Star, 74-58.
See, you got to remember the talent is split out there at Frisco. You know what I'm saying? So Naz is going who wanted the most out there. You really
Lone Star lost that kid to what school? It won overseas. California schools, wasn't it?
He went to Prolific Prep.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to get first he went to Faith Family, then he went over there. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about 7. That's the kid named 7.
Yeah.
That's who you talking about. But he went to Faith Family first, then he went to Prolific Prep. But I mean, you know, again, you ain't got no 5 stars, no 4 stars, and all that over there. You know what I'm saying? The talent is split out there in Frisco. So I don't look. It ain't no surprising.
All right, here go one. I know y'all like this one. DASD crime. South Oak Cliff took out Woodrow Wilson, 60-55.
I was disappointed. In Mays. First of all, shouts out to South. They got the win. I'm happy for the win. But you can't be up 20 and win by 4. I'm sorry. You up by 20.
Oh, they was up 20?
Yeah, they was up 20, man. And Woodrow came all the way back. South got to just put it away. At this point in time, and I can repeat this. I told Mays this. Me and Mays and had this conversation before I left South to leave to go to Lancaster. It's state championship a bust for him. The reason why, and he know the reason why I'm saying this, and everybody know the reason why I'm saying this. I still feel like with that Faith Family scandal, I feel like everybody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Why the Faith Family was the only one to get crucified. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do feel like 16 kids was a bit much. Yes, it was. But I'm going to say this, Swaggy. UIL got to deal with every school in the state of Texas. You telling me they worried about Faith Family? The only way I can worry about Faith Family is somebody open up their mind.
That's exactly what happened.
You dig what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, SOC is either state championship or bust. I'm saying.
Hey, SOC Nation, y'all hear from one of y'all own?
Man,
Championship
I done told everybody, bro. Ain't no love lost, bro. I done told everybody this. And it ain't, I was saying this before I left SOC. Mays, you got to win it all. Ain't nobody in your way. Ain't Kimball ain't in your way. Faith Family ain't in your way. Ain't nobody in your way. You got to go win it. You got the point guard from Mesquite Horn. You got the kid from City Hill. You got another kid from DeSoto. You did the same thing everybody else did.
Exactly.
Now you got to win with this shit.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, South Oak Cliff, next opponent. Waco University, 54-52 over Crandall.
It's going to be hard to beat SOC. Sock beat. Nah, they was up 20. Sock beat. Mays get to want to go 5-5. Man, fuck that. Leave that 5 on the floor and let's go. You know what I'm saying? The kid from City Hill, the landed kid, the kid from Mesquite Horn, the coach, Coach Sadell, son, leave him on
Cal. Yeah,
leave him
Cal.
on the floor and let's go.
I agree.
Cal, the kid from Mesquite Horn, the kid from City Hill,
Barack.
Big Barack, and Big CJ, and let's go.
What about
Let's go.
Jabril?
He a 6 man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You can't
Okay.
go 5-5. He gonna see that against Waco University. You're not gonna be able to go 5-5 against Waco University. Waco University is not as talented as Sock, but they got guard play and they got a wing. Watch this wing player that Waco University got. He's strong, he can shoot, and he can go to the post.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But Mays can match up with anybody in the district. Now, this dude lineup is 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", and then when you just throw a little bit of guards out there, bro, Waco University gonna get them a run for their money. But Sox should win by 5.
Okay, here go a good one. The Colony, 66-54 over Frisco Liberty.
Ooh, that surprised me right there. Because I felt like the Colony was on a down year. And ooh, that surprised me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We got another DISD crime. Singleville, 70-43 over Thomas Jefferson.
I'm happy for Cordell Hunter. Cordell Hunter did an excellent job with that program. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
Me too.
I think everything is on coaching with him. You know what I'm saying? That's all coaching. He put that talent together. He put the right talent. He put the right combination on the floor. He damn sure ain't got no 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. He ain't got a negative star. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We fouled. Jalen Brown come from a Grand Prairie school. I think he was in South Grand Prairie, I believe.
Who, Jalen?
Jalen Brown, BB son.
Yeah.
I think it was South Grand Prairie he was at.
Yeah. Jalen was a monster, man. I really wanted him to win the state championship so bad. That's a great kid. I've been knowing Jalen since he was a freshman. Wonderful kid. He became one of my little brothers. His daddy is A1 cool. Man, it hurt me. Here go another. Now, here go one. Singleville next opponent, who a lot of people are penciling in as the team to get to San Antonio. And that is Colleen Ellison. 83-36 win over Midlothian Heritage.
Colleen Ellison. It's a program, brother. They have a program, brother. And they're going to keep a guard. They're going to keep 2 guards. They're going to keep 2 big old guards that look like they're supposed to be running backs or linebackers or something. And they're going to go with what they go. The point guard played with my nephew in the summer.
Yeah, JoJo Maliber.
Yeah, he played
JoJo is a beast.
So I'm happy for Cordell, but I think that's going to be it for Cordell next round. I think Colleen Ellison about 30.
Woo! And rounding out the 5A, here go another upset. I don't know if you call it one, but they was number 12 ranked in the state. So Arlington Heights took out Burlington Centennial 62-60.
That surprised me. I think the referees had a lot to play in that game as well. That surprised me. I thought they was gonna go the other way. Just simple fact because what they got over there. They got a couple of transfers in over there as well. A couple of sleepers, but that surprised me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, we're moving on to 4A. 4A Division 1, Region 2. Because we don't have no Region 1 area teams in 4A.
Say, man, I'm going to say this, and I'm done with it. Kimball Knights. And I'm done.
I can't say that. You know why I can't say that?
Why?
You know why I can't say that, man. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. You got Frisco Panther Creek. Took out Urban North Hills 92-23.
Okay. Next,
Kimball took out Alvarado 78-37.
ain't nothing touching him. Ain't nothing say, and I'm gonna say this, and I know a lot of people finna get on my ass for saying it. If Kimball was in 5A, 6A, 7A, 8A, 9A, Kimball would win. And I think Nick has figured it out. I think Nick has, I ain't gonna say he mastered it, because you'll never be Gary. You'll never be Snoop. But Nick Smith has figured it out. He has figured it out. Quit trying to corral a bunch of niggas and just see who's gonna win the game of 25.
Damn.
And I think that's what Nick doing, man.
Damn.
Nick throwing that ball out there. Whoever wins 25, that's who started. I think the same 5 winning 25 every day. Cause that boy there, man, and I'm gonna take the words out of Eric Tatum, aka Scooter Mile.
Scooter, my boy.
State championship or bust.
Well, with that being said,
Yeah.
there's a team.
State championship or bust.
There's a team right down the road
Who?
who've lost to Kimball twice this year.
They too young. They too young.
And that is the number 4 team in the state, Carter.
They too young.
Who took out Like Waxahachie, 45-40. What you think about that one?
I love them. I love the big freshman, 00. I love the sophomore guard. See, this is what I keep trying to tell everybody. White boy had Chase Puryear to hide him last year. Chase is not there. White boy is not ready to lead that team. After a good summer, next year coming in, you better watch out for Cowboy. You ain't gonna be able to mess with this little boy. The little boy was a freshman after it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
The kid can't create his own shot. He can't go left when he needs to. He can't handle the press. But again, he had the 6'4" guard. He had Chase Puryear. He had a lot of things hiding him last year. This year, he had to be the man. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
Get this kid one more year. Love one more summer with this kid, and it's over. He ain't got enough, man. Kimball spanked him like he was a little bitty, like he was a baby that peed in his pull-up. You dig what I'm saying? But Kimball is going to do that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Kimball is going to do that to everybody. I don't give a damn where you go, how you look at it. Kimball and Sock this year, state championship or bust. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I heard it from the expert. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on air. I saw it last night with my own eyes. I am super, and I do mean it. I give a standing ovation performance to Life Waxahachie. Those kids came out last night. They heard the chatter. They heard Carter's gonna beat us by 30. Carter's gonna beat us by 40. They came out there and they played basketball from the first quarter to the fourth quarter and damn near shocked the world. So shout out to those kids. On the same token, shout out to the Carter kids who took it to where they realized, hey, we're in a dogfight tonight. And they rose up in the right moments and held on and won that game in the crucial moments. So shout out to them. Carter, next opponent, Salina, took out Ranchview 53-35. This is a damn football matchup.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, them kids play football up there. A lot of those kids, they just go from one sport to the next sport to the next sport. They still in that mode up there. They don't really have this a consistent basketball group, a consistent football group. Everybody do everything up there. So I think Carter gonna take care of business with that group. They surprised me by winning. Again, those are 2 football schools. I couldn't really tell you a kid that come down on the circuit and do anything. I do see a lot of the kids training out there in North Dallas at the little place out there off of Arapahoe. I do see a lot of those kids training right there, but I couldn't tell you who they are and what they do and stuff like that. Because a lot of them are football, being track, being or baseball, or stuff like that right there.
And here go the shocker before the Lancaster shocker. Forward Eastern Hills, who was picked to go probably to the regional championship game at least in Division One, with the return of their five-star junior guard Alex Barther, who came back from California to rejoin the team, was stunned last night by Decatur, 65-63. Doug, does the Camry McGilvery transfer have an impact on this game?
Yes, sir. It does. It does. It does because you playing you work at the beginning of the season. You working without him. Then he come back. Then you know what I'm saying. So I think it do. I think it do. I think it do. A whole
Yeah,
lot.
I think the Camry McGilvery transfer to Crowley, it caught up with Eastern Hills. It caught up
Yeah.
with them. They've been getting away with it all year long without it, but I think it caught up with them finally because with County McGilvery and with County McGilvery, Messiah Miller, and Alex, that team is definitely a state-bound championship team to meet Kimball or Carter for the championship. Without them, without him, it was going to happen at some point. And we're going to move on. The last one, we're going to have some girls action. 4A Division II, Roosevelt, who a lot of people, Doug, say without Carter and Kimball in D2 have a legitimate shot at going all the way to San Antonio. Took out Venus 58-47. We think about Roosevelt and what the job Coach Eddie over there doing.
Coach Eddie now playing with a lot of hood motivation. I'm gonna keep it 100. You got
I like
Kincaid.
that.
You got Kincaid, big ass over there. They motivating the hell out those kids. Shouts out to Roosevelt alumni. Shouts out to High Hills, Moneyham Court, Waco Street. Shouts out to everybody over there in that community, bro.
Hey, my boy, Lil Greedy, all of them.
Everybody, man, they playing out straight hood motivation, hood pride. They That's what they playing on. That's what they playing with over there, man. I love them. I love everything about what they doing. Eddie, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Roosevelt as a whole. Going to San Antonio is a bit much, just because of what you have to see on down the line. You have to see. I think that third round gonna get a little tough for them. I just don't think they ready for that third round yet. But keep recruiting, keep doing y'all thing over at Roosevelt, man. Y'all got a beautiful facility, and y'all are making the community proud over there. Just keep doing what you do. Coach Eddie, Coach Kincaid, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing over there, man. Again, no 4-star, no 5-star, no 3-star, no none of that over there, man. They just doing their thing, man. So I look to see Roosevelt at least go to the third round, coach, as far as I'm going to give them, because hood motivation take you on it so far.
I will say this. Me and Kincaid got out to a bad foot on the internet, but meeting him in person, he's a really good dude.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's a really good dude.
Oh, yeah, man. Kincaid is an awesome guy, man. He just believe in what he believe in. He stand on what he believe in. And he ain't backing down to nobody. He ain't trying to hurt.
Yeah, he's a really good dude in person. So shout out to him and Roosevelt over there.
Oh yeah, man, boy, get the shirt off his back, man.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And last but not least, Doug, this one, I'm still scratching my head because when I got an update, they was up by 4 with probably about a minute left in the game. I got another update, it went to overtime. Another update, it went to double overtime. Another update, they lost. Kennedale took out Lincoln, 80-76.
Well, you know, Lincoln only got the Hudson kid. They just got the little point guard, Montoya Hudson's son.
I like him.
I think that's how they got him at the point.
Zachariah Bennett.
But Zach, I mean, but that's all they got over there. So I'm just happy for Lincoln. Coach said he did his thing coming from Kingston. I think he should have stayed at Kingston. I think he had a little better squad over at Kingston. Um, but you know, it is what it is. They did their thing. I'm proud of them boys. I just hope them boys get some scholarships, go on to the next level and do their thing. But other than that, I don't look to see Lincoln back in the fold for another couple of years, depending on what coach do this summer. Lincoln is down. I will say that. And with the new alignment and with the transfer policy, I think they're gonna be down for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I just don't see a kid saying, "Yeah, I want to go to Lincoln." You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Not with the way things are going now. I think the kids are trying to be seen, and I don't think too many recruits are going to South Dallas right now.
Before I highlight some girls regional championship action, Doug, when last time you seen Lincoln and Madison both lose in the first round?
Been a long time.
It's been a minute, huh?
It's been a long time since I've seen Lincoln and Madison lose in the
Me
first
too.
round.
It's been a long time.
It's been a
I got to
long
do some research on that one, man.
but, but again, I'm gonna say this. With the way it's going, kids ain't how many kids? I think they Lincoln and Madison might got 700 kids combined.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
that's kind of hard, coach, when you ain't got too much to choose from. And I really didn't realize how big these schools were until I moved back over to Lancaster. Lancaster got 2,000 kids
Damn.
in the high school, and that's not even including the freshmen.
The freshman center. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. So you got to think kids ain't signing up to go to no Lincoln. Now, if you want to flip to the girls, now the girls gonna be loaded for the next 4-5 years because he have 3 freshmen out there balling. Bailey, you got them kids that come from St. Anthony's. You got all those kids, and then you got the Patterson, which is Coach Sid Patterson, is the DISD athletic director. His daughter, she's just a sophomore. I think she's getting highly
Jada.
recruited.
Yeah,
Jada,
she's a beast. She's a beast.
so I think she just picked up off from Oklahoma State, not LSU, but Oklahoma State, and I believe Arizona or something like that. Then you got Bailey and them. Bailey and them are just freshmen. So they playing with 3 freshmen over there, and I believe like 2 of them are starting.
All right, Doug, I'm gonna get your predictions on this. I'm gonna get y'all predictions out there too. Let's predict these girls' regional final games. First up, Region 1, North Crowley, 26-8, taking on upset-minded Plano East. Plano East has been upsetting everybody since the first round.
I'm going Plano East, baby.
You going for upset?
Plano East, boy.
Oh,
I'm going Plano East.
I'm gonna also go Plano East, man. I think Plano East, it's their destiny.
They can't stop that pick and roll, pop and shoot, baby. Until you can stop that pick and roll, pop and shoot.
I like that, Doug. I like that. Then here go the game.
Pick and roll, man. She come up there, pick and roll to the top of the key. Bucket.
Here go the game Friday night. That's gonna have probably the whole areas from both cities out. You got, man, this is gonna be a burn. This is gonna be a dog fight. Duncanville and Coach Demon Ford, 29-6, versus those mighty Longhorns of Cedar Hill, 27-8, 6:30 at Ellis Davis Fieldhouse. Doug, who you got in this one? What you think?
Going Duncanville by 10.
Ah,
I done saw y'all twice. I done played y'all twice. We done fought hard twice. Duncanville ain't trying to hear you.
Neiman, my boy. Neiman, my dog. He's my A1. We cool. But man, I'm gonna go with Cedar Hill on this one, just because the fact I want to see my little partner, DeMarco. I want to see his daughter actually make it to San Antonio. So I'm gonna go with Cedar Hill on this one, based off of just family. All right, Division 2. You got Saginaw Boswell, 36-2 versus Walmart Friendship, 31-6. I go first on this one, Doug. Boswell's my pick to do it all. So I got Boswell. What you got?
I saw Boswell play at the beginning of the year. I saw him play, and I was very impressed with them. I think they will. I think they will succeed. I do think they're gonna succeed. But it's gonna be a dog fight. It ain't gonna be easy. They ain't gonna blow them out.
All right, Doug. This next one. They tried taking her players. They tried to make her some ineligible, but she's fought, she's clawed, and her Tigers are 26-5, and they will meet Cypress Springs Saturday, Waco University at 6:30. I know this is a homer for you because you all like some Tiger, but man, let's talk about the job that Coach Howard has done.
She did a hell of a job losing KK, losing the other little baby. Then she lost two. She lost two to Faith Family. She lost two to Lincoln. And each one of those kids that she lost was at least a 15, 20-point kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think she did an amazing job with what she had left in the gym. She did an amazing job. Let me say that. I think Coach Walker probably would have did the same thing with this group.
Yep.
If Coach Walker was still there, Coach Spraggins, Coach Walker, I think they would have did the same thing with this group. Because if y'all really honestly look at it, they're still Coach Walker group with Slim and the point guard, number 0. All those are coach. They've been there. Coach Howard is a hell of a coach, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't lying to you. Man, she can coach, bro. Baby girl can coach, man. And I'm not just saying that. Baby girl can coach.
Yeah, she can, man.
She coaching her butt off, man. But
She can.
she got her hands full Saturday. She got the South Carolina commit. Big girl going to South Carolina. Then she got a guard, Southern guard that she got to deal with. But that's all they have. That's all they have. I think Lancaster by 2 in a dog fight.
Ooh, I got Lancaster also.
Lancaster by 2 in a dog fight. I think Slim come out of her shell. I think Slim go at the South Carolina commit. I think she give it to the South Carolina. I think she give it to her. I think the South Carolina commit. I think she's gonna do her thing. But I think Coach Howard and her coaching staff have put together a plan to advance the San Antonio.
We're gonna run through these real quick, and I want to get back to the boys' predictions for next round. I want to hear your predictions on this one. We're gonna get to this real quick. Denton Ryan, 29-7, take on Tacosa, 33-4. Who you got in that one?
I'm gonna take Denton Ryan only because I really don't know too much about Tacosa, but I know Denton Ryan has a double hitter monster that can shoot from either side. So I'm taking Denton Ryan with that double hitter monster they got.
I'm gonna go with Ryan also. Then you got Red Oak, 23-11 versus Holland Park, 25-12.
I'm going Highland Park just because of the experience. I don't think Red Oak is experienced enough. Fundamentally sound, Highland Park is going to come in. They always going to keep a shooter. They're always going to be fundamentally sound, and they're going to the post, inside out first. So I think they do Red Oak.
And rounding out the girls, we're gonna move down to 4A now. We got Maybank, 30-6, taking on Kennedale, 19-15.
I'm going Kennedale losing this one.
Me too.
Just simple fact because Kennedale is losing. They all played for Team Licks. Last year before last, all those girls are gone to college. So Kennedale is down very bad this year. I don't look to see Kennedale back for another couple of years. They rebuilding with them young girls that they got.
Yeah, James, I've seen it. Alea, she's the truth. She's the best girl I've ever seen. She dropped that 50 points last night. That was just unbelievable. She'd have done that. Yeah, Chavez. She'd have did it like what, 4 times this year, Doug?
Yeah, 4 or 5. I think she had a 60 ball one game.
Yes, man.
girl up north. Little baby up north. She young too.
And Doug, round it out. Here go to one. I mean, this is the no-brainer for me and you or anybody else across the world. I think Stevie Wonder will make this pick, honestly. Dallas Lincoln, 36-2 versus Godly, 31-5.
I'm going Lincoln all the way, man. I don't see nothing in Lincoln way. Godly, I don't know too much about them. Never really heard of them. Lincoln all the way, man.
And that was a topic on my show tonight, Doug. Do you see anyone in 4A Division 2 stopping Lincoln?
And I hope they don't try to railroad Lincoln like they did Faith Family. You know what I'm saying? I hope they don't try to do them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Along, let them move. Let the coach have his success over at Lincoln. Let Lincoln have their success over there with their girls basketball team. His coach gonna be fine though. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I don't see a soul touching Lincoln. All right, dude, we back in the boys now. We're back to the area round. First up, we got El Paso East Lake versus number 3 Mansfield Lake Ridge. Friday at Minden Legacy.
Lake Ridge.
Lake Ridge big. What you got? I got Lake Ridge by 20 or more.
Lake Ridge. I got Lake Ridge. Real big. Lake Ridge.
Then you got Odessa Permian versus North Crowley at Abilene High School.
Going North Crowley with that one.
I got North Crowley big.
I'm going North Crowley with that one. Odessa is down this year. They down this year. They really last 2 years they down. Them making the playoffs is surprising to me.
Then you got the number 2 team in the state, Allen versus South Grand Prairie at 7 o'clock. Is this an upset in the Bruins?
No, sir. Hell no. Allen by 30. Oh, sir. Allen ain't playing.
Okay, Doug, question. Does the Cam Paul transfer hurt South Grand Prairie in this game?
Absolutely. He should have stayed at South Grand Prairie. He should have never left and went to
DeSoto. I agree.
I think he should have stayed at home with his team. But they the one got him to Mississippi State.
I agree.
They the one, and this is how I feel about it. Cam Powell, I knew nothing about Cam Powell on the circuit this summer or the previous summers. People saying that is he the truth? Absolutely. Cam Powell is the truth. I just ain't heard nothing about Cam Powell because I was just focused on my nephew. I really didn't care about nothing else other than what King had going on. And that was just a family decision for us to stay well grounded, locked in with my brother as they made that decision to do the recruiting process. And that was just a family thing with us. So I'm not saying that I knew nothing of Cam Powell. I ain't never heard of Cam Powell. I just want to focus on Cam Powell. I was just focused on King Grace this past summer. So, but that hurt South Grand Prairie, bro.
That gotta hurt to see your former team in the playoffs and you didn't make it.
And shouts out to that coach. Shouts out to South Grand Prairie coach.
That's my boy, Brandon. Brandon's a good coach.
He could have.
He's a great coach.
He's
a great guy.
He could have not signed this PAP.
Yes.
He could have said the kid transferred for athletic reasons. He took it on the chin. He signed that PAP.
And he played basketball with his team.
And he played, and now look at him going to the second round.
And they have a chance to shock the world.
Hey, and again, they playing off their Grand Prairie motivation.
Yeah. All right, here go one. You said this your don't be surprised. So do they have a double in them? Flower Mound Marcus versus Arlington Martin at Carrollton Newman Smith Friday night.
I'm taking Flower Mound Marcus.
So you're going Martin on this one?
I'm going with them because they're coming off a game that they shouldn't have won. They're coming off a high. They got the whole Keontae George behind them. They got everything going for them right now. So I'm going with Flower Mound Marcus until somebody make me a believer.
All right, Doug. This next one in Region 2. A lot of people saying they called it for an upset on this one. Wiley, Alamo, the Pirates take on number 6 Duncanville, 7 o'clock at Carlton Creekview High School.
No, sir. Duncanville by 20.
And Rockwall taking on Waxahachie Friday at South Oak Cliff High School.
Waxahachie lose by 10.
Oh man, this is so fun with you, Doug. All right, went on to Division 2 now. El Paso Eastwood taking on number 12 Crowley. The Crowley have what it takes to get to the next level
Yes,
this
sir.
round.
Where they playing at? First of all.
They playing in Midland.
Ugh, that ride. That ride gonna do something
Friday
to
at 5 o'clock in Midland.
you. Yeah, that ride, bro. You gotta ride. You gotta go all the way to Midland. El Paso gotta go to Midland. That ride.
Damn.
Ooh,
Okay, here got a new 6A Division 2 favorites. Denton Geyer takes on Jesuit Friday at Prosper Rock Hill High School.
Then Geyer by 10, baby.
Ooh, I like that.
Then Geyer, baby.
Denton Geyer is definitely my new favorite to get to San Antonio. You got Warford Friendship, the boys now, taking on South Lake Curl, 8 o'clock at Abilene Wiley High School.
South Cape Carroll lose. South Lake go back home and get ready for football.
Yeah, I got Warford Friendship to win this one also. Little M taking on Grant Perry Friday at Plano West High School.
Little M.
Little M, I got Little M also. Region 2, Wowley East taking on Colleen Shoemaker. That site is to be announced. It ain't been announced yet.
I'm going with Shoemaker.
I'm gonna go with Shoemaker also.
I'm going with Shoemaker because Wiley East guard ain't gonna be able to handle 0.
Ooh.
The big ain't gonna be able to handle 33. Number 33 is for sure deep tackle for somebody.
DLT tackle.
Yeah, he'll deep tackle, but he can handle that ball and he would dunk on you.
All right, and rounding it out, you got Tyler Legacy versus number 23, Mesquite Horn, Friday at Athens High School.
Mesquite Horn lose by 1.
I think so too. I'm
Mesquite
definitely
Horn
gonna take.
they lose by 1.
Me too. I definitely take Tyler Legacy also.
I'm not gonna take nothing from Mesquite Horn because the kid already left and went to Texas A&M. If they'd have had the big dude that went to A&M, the offensive tackle, if they would have had him, Mesquite Horn would have been something to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
We're moving on to Division 1 5A Region 1. Denton, I had no interest in this one. Denton taking on Arlington Heights. I got Arlington Heights.
I'm going Arlington Heights. Denton gave you a good first round opener, but that's it. Don't worry about it. They're gonna go get ready for shoot marbles and stuff.
All right, Doug, you talked about this earlier. You said some good things about this team. They have a second round matchup for the ages. Number 25, Bergville versus number 11, Mansfield Timberview, Friday at Capel High School, 6:30.
Bergville by 7.
You got Birdsville?
They gonna slow the game down. They're gonna slow the game down. Run a half court offense, and they gonna tear their ass up. Watch what I tell you. And they're gonna go up by 7, and they're gonna hold that.
Man, I love this. I love this. You got Prosper Walnut Grove taking on my favorite to go to San Antonio, number 7, Frisco Heritage, Friday at McKinney High School.
Lil Josh go for 30.
Yeah, I got Heritage in a blowout.
Lil Josh Howard go for 30.
Yeah, I got you on that too. I got Heritage by 30. Here go a good one. Here go a real good one. Hold on, this can't be right. Oh, no, I said TB. Okay, no, I got it. My bad. W.T. White taking on number 17, Red Oak. And that game also ain't been announced yet. I'm about to hit Chris up when I get over here and see if he got a date yet.
Red Oak by 2.
Red Oak by 2?
Red Oak by 2.
I got Red Oak by 5.
Red Oak by 2.
Lufkin versus Highland Park in the other doubleheader Friday at Athens High School.
Lufkin.
I got Lufkin also.
I'm going Lufkin.
And number 16, West Mesquite taking on Belton Friday at Hubbard High School.
I'm going West Mesquite.
Okay. Sabe Division 2, Region 1. Colleyville Heritage taking on Arlington Seguin Friday at Arlington ISD Athletic Complex.
I'm going to go Seguin on that one.
And that game is a doubleheader also with Dallas Kimball. We'll get to that later on. And you got Argyle versus number 6, Mansfield Summit, Friday at Forward Wilkerson Griner.
Summit. They playing at home. Summit. That's
They
gonna be
showed
a
us playing
home
at
game.
home.
That's a home game for them.
That showed us a home game. Then you got Hounsville versus Frisco Memorial, Friday.
Memorial.
Yeah, Memorial.
Memorial.
Me too. It's at Emily Rains. I don't know what the hell that's at, but yeah. Here go a homer for you. South Oak Cliff versus Waco University. You know where that game gonna be at yet?
I don't know. They ain't said, but I got sock. I got sock winning that one by 5.
I got Sock winning there by 5 also. I'm gonna say the same thing. Mount Pleasant. Now here go the one that I'm finna shock the world with. Mount Pleasant versus the Colony, 6:30 at Roy City. I got Mount Pleasant.
I'm going Mount Pleasant too.
And here go one that's gonna hurt my heart to say because I love Cordell to death. He's my brother. Seagoville versus Colleen Ellison, Friday at Hillsborough.
Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. Shit, that's a home game for Colleen Ellis.
Pretty much.
That's a home game. Again, I'm proud of Cordell Hunter, but he lose this one. I'm
Man,
proud of it. I think Seaville did their thing. I hope they can pull it out. But I'm going Colleen Ellison right here.
I'm gonna go with Ellison too. I hate to, but I'm just got to go and make my pick. I'm gonna go with Ellison. And it's not gonna be pretty. All right. Moving on to 4A Division 1. Division 1. Here we go. Frisco Panther Creek, number 13 team in the state, taking on number 1, Dallas Kimball, Friday, 8 o'clock in the doubleheader with Holland Park at Arlington ISD Athletics Complex.
I'm gonna say Arlington ISD Athletic Complex. What up with it? Shouts out to my boy Nick Smith, man. Nick Smith.
Nick.
Shouts out to my dog, man. Like I said, man, I'm still say what
Nick. I said. There you go.
I'm still say what I said about Kimball. Nick done figured it out. Nick done figured this shit out. He done came out the shadow. I think he is the next guru of getting kids, putting them together, and going to win a state championship.
I agree. Nick's a wonderful dude, wonderful coach. That's my boy.
And I told Nick the same thing. His state championship or bust. I remember last year, me and Nick was on the phone. We talked about an hour on the phone, and he was just telling me, what he was going after, what he was trying to bring in, and everything that he said he was trying to bring in, he brought him in, and he doing his thing. Like I say, man, this year right here, if Kimball was in 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, 9A, I don't give a damn, they gonna win. I mean, them boys, they got it made up in their mind, they gonna win. And
hey, Nick. Nick, I see you in the cupboard. Hey, after y'all win Friday, Thibodeau's 11 o'clock. I know y'all play at 8. Y'all probably through by 10. 11 o'clock, Thibodeau's. You gonna be there?
What's that? Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
I think I caught up with him one night. I caught up with him one night. Him and his coaches, D-Rod.
That's my dog, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Shit, yeah. 15-4, that's Thursdays. Nick, 15-40 is on Thursdays.
Is that where he going?
That's what he put in here, 15-40.
Well, Nick, wherever you already know. Hit me up. We know we gonna go wherever. All right, next one. Salina versus number 4 Carter, 7 p.m. at Plano East High School. What you think about that one?
Say that one more time.
Salina versus number 4 Carter, 7 o'clock at Plano East High School. Friday.
Carter by 20.
So you think Carter bounce back in nothing and win big?
They gonna win big. Like I say, they gonna win big against Salina. Salina ain't got too much. I don't think they got enough to deal. I think the big freshman have a come out party. I think he does his thing against Salina, and he showed the state that y'all got to get ready for me.
And the last two to round off the boys, you got Aubrey versus number 12 Kennedale, Friday at the Colony High School.
I keep hearing about Aubrey, and I keep hearing about this point guard up in Aubrey, but he's a sophomore. I keep hearing about the kid. I keep hearing about this Aubrey. I keep hearing about Aubrey.
But I'm gonna have to go with Kennedale on this one, man. I'm gonna have to go with Kennedale on this.
And the last one, Sanger versus number 24 Roosevelt, Friday at Carlton Royal Turner High School.
Again, I'm going with Roosevelt. I still feel like they playing off their Roosevelt hype, their Roosevelt motivation. I think they got enough. I think they got enough in the tank to win.
Man.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
going
that
with
was fun. We went over the games. So Doug, do you
I'm listening.
give me your picks for San Antonio. We're gonna go with every region. We're gonna go with starting 6A. 6A Division One. Who is your pick to go to San Antonio out of the area?
I'm gonna go with Lake Ridge.
Ooh, over Allen?
Oh shit, they in one.
Yeah, they gonna have to meet for it. The winner gonna
I,
have to go.
I gotta take Allen then, man. I gotta go with Allen. I gotta go with Allen.
You know what? Correction. I think they can. Yeah, that's right. The winner go to San Antonio out of them too.
I gotta go
So
with
you got
Allen.
Allen. I got Allen also.
I'm going Allen.
I got Allen to go, but I don't have Allen to win the whole thing.
Who on that other side? I don't know who on that other side.
That other side, I believe it's Atascocita. Yeah, all the hard hitters. Atascocita, Stony Point, all them. San Antonio, Brennan, Stony Point,
What
and
about we forgetting about CE
Houston C.E. King. Yeah, Damien. Yeah, my boy. Shout out to Coach. Yeah, shout
Mobley?
out to my boy Mobley. My boy.
Shit, I don't think. See, here's another thing. Here's another thing with the way this new bracket set up. I think Mobley going small school.
Yep.
So if Mobley goes small school, he'll see Allen. No, he won't see Allen because Allen big school.
Is Mobley D2 or D1?
I can't. I don't know what the enrollment is.
I gotta look. I want to say C.E. King was D. I wish D. Lou was on here. I want to say C.E. King is D1.
Man, all I know is this: if they ain't got to see Allen, you go get Mobley another state championship.
Well, my state championship in D1 is Allen versus San Antonio Brennan, and I got Brennan to win the championship.
Yeah, Brandon got something too. Oh wait.
All right, D2 with Lancaster gone. Is Denton Geyer the new favorite?
Yes, Lord. Yes, sir.
What do y'all
Yes,
think in
sir.
the comments? Is Denton Geyer Nick? What do y'all think? Is Denton Geyer the new favorite with Lancaster gone in D2?
Yes, sir. They know. They ain't got it.
I think Denton Geyer is definitely the favorite in D2 without Lancaster there. I think the door is wide open for Denton Geyer now. 5A Division One. Who you taking in that in 5A Division One to get to San Antonio?
Who I got? Who I got in 5 Division One? Who I got?
Let me see Division One. I'm pulling it up now on my that's Region One. Where's Division One? That's 6A. There it is. D1. D1 teams are Birdville, Timberview, Heritage, who I'm going all the way with. W.T. White, Red Oak, and West Mesquite.
I'm going Birdville.
I got Heritage.
I'm going Birdville.
I'm going to go with Frisco Heritage.
I'm going
So you got
Birdville. I'm going Birdville.
So for that to happen, they can meet. They got to meet each other to get there. Region 1, Region 2.
Yeah.
Okay. 5A Division 2. You said it a while ago. Do you stand on it?
I'm standing on sock, bro. I ain't bagging down. I'm standing on sock. I think Mays got what it takes to get to San Antonio. Mays just got to make them boys believe that they got what it takes.
Sock's biggest hurdle is going to be Colleen Ellison. That's going to be their biggest hurdle.
I think we can play with them.
That's going to be their biggest hurdle. They got to beat Colleen Ellison. That's the big dog in the building right there.
I think we can play with Colleen, dog. I think Sock can play with them, man.
That's going to be a hell of a regional final.
If we just stay poised,
If we just stay down, stay locked in, sock going.
Okay, y'all got it. Doug, y'all hear from Doug. Sock is gonna be Ellison. Then 4A. You already said it.
I'm going
Who's
Kimball.
gonna be Kimball? Who can be Kimball?
Nobody. Nobody. Kimball the only one can beat Kimball.
You already know how I feel. I was gonna leave it alone. But hey, I'm a Cowboy to the heart. Nick, I love you to death. You're my brother. You know that. We want that
Now, I
championship.
will say this.
We want it.
I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be hard to beat Carter 3 times in a row. It's gonna be hard. And Nick, my bro, I love Nick to death. Nick will tell you, if it ain't another coach on this earth, Nick will tell you it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? We had to see, I never forget, 2010. We had to see Nick was over at Pinkston. He had
Tony Mitchell
Mitchell.
now?
He had Tony
Yes,
Mitchell.
Lord.
And then Kimball had Skeeter Henry's son. They had the Henry kid. They had that group. When them niggas was at Kimball. We was at Lancaster. We had to play Pinkston, Kimball 3 times a piece. One 3 times, the other one 2 times that year. And we had to see Tony Mitchell to go to the state championship. We had to play Pinkston. We had to play Kimball first, then we had to play Pinkston. It had to be the hardest road to a state championship in 2010. That was John Bohannon in them year. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. Nick has been in so many dog fights. I don't see him losing too many.
Hey, Doug, I'm gonna tell you like this. And I'm an expert at this, and I read, study, and everything. There's one team that's not Panther Creek that can stop this Carter and Kimball show from happening. And that team lies in East Texas by the name of the Paris Wildcats, who Carter will meet in the third round.
God damn, boy, you said something right there, boy. Them boys coming across that track ain't playing. Them
My
boys
boy,
coming up.
what's up with it?
Them boys coming up 30 ain't playing.
My boy Gus. Gus, my dog, too.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna jump out on the limb and say this. Roosevelt win Friday. I'm picking Bell to win state.
Ooh, you know what? I would. But Chapel Hill getting upset last week. I mean, the other day.
That's
That's possible.
that's who's gonna win it all. Chapel
Yes,
Hill.
that's
Chapel
possible.
Hill lost. Chapel Hill lost. So with that being said, now because I'm just sitting here looking at my little notes right here. Roosevelt might got something. Roosevelt might got a chance to make it to the big thing, man.
I'm telling you, Doug. A lot of people ain't talking about it, but I just pointed it out. Carter, Harris, the world better keep an eye on that third round matchup.
Yeah, I like that. I like that matchup for real. I like that matchup.
That's the matchup the world better keep an eye on. Don't
Mm-hmm.
Kimball. I'm just gonna be 100% real about it. I don't see nobody standing in Kimball way after they take care of Panther Creek. But Carter is gonna have to scratch and claw to get there.
Hey, and let's not forget, all the Kimball kids are going to school next year too. Let's not forget.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
All the
shout out to them kids at Kimball. They are.
Shout out to Nick. All of those kids will be going to college. All of his seniors will be going to college. I think they all have signed somewhere. Let's not forget that. Swaggy, shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to you, bro. Shouts out to you, man, for doing what you do, because I know it take a lot of poise, it take a lot of energy to get out here and do these things that you boys are doing. I think one day, I believe you clocked almost 800 miles or something. You was
Boy,
doing so many games.
sorry,
So
man. That was a hell of a drive to Nacogdoches and everywhere else.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know basketball. I done been all over, but I done been to Frisco. I done been to damn shit. Anywhere you name, I done been somewhere. I'm talking about from AAU to everything, but I didn't travel. So I love doing them. I love these kids, man. That's what I do it for. I put
man.
miles on my car. I put gas in my car. I do all that for the kids. Like I love doing what I'm doing.
Appreciate you, man.
Well, like what Jalen Brown said, Jalen Brown got on the internet, I believe last week, and gave me a shout out. And that, you know what I'm saying, just like touched me when I saw that tag. And he's like, I appreciate you. And I was like, man, for kids to tell you that, that lets you know that these kids watch everything you do on social media as far as talking negative about them or talking positive about them. And I don't
Yep.
understand how a lot of media outlets love to talk negative. Like this like us to talk all day long has been negative. There's been nothing
And,
positive.
and you know what, man? And I'm glad you brought that up, bro. I'm glad you brought that up. And I want to speak on that. I want to speak to that.
You're
Uh,
right, Gus.
and I get it, bro. Like everybody, like we get on this internet, we talk laws and stuff like that. Today was cool. Scooter got his league back.
Oh,
Uh,
Scooter's just different though.
you know what I'm saying? I think Quinn got his league back or whatever.
He did. Quinn got his lick back too.
You know, but shouts out to everybody. You
My
know what I'm
boy
saying?
Al.
Everybody, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But here's what I want people to understand. The same energy that you could put in getting on this internet talking about these kids or talking about a coach, make sure you volunteering. Make sure you
I
giving
agree.
back to make sure you volunteering, make sure you giving back to the community, make sure you giving back to these coaches, make sure you are doing something positive to help. Don't just be on this internet just talking, just trying to get some likes and stuff like that. That's what pisses me off
Me too.
about the situation. You know what
Me
I'm
too.
saying? Because I can remember no one was doing this in 21. No one was doing this in 20. 22. I think we got on there and we started talking noise about it. You know what I'm saying? When we started winning the first state championship at soccer. But it really didn't blow up until you boys came out with that dub show. And then you came out with your own thing. But everything went through sock. Sock and Lancaster. Sock and Lancaster. You
I
know what
agree.
I'm saying? Everything went through Sock and Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? Sock and Lancaster was the hottest topics to talk about from 21 to now. If you ain't you talking about if you ain't talking about Sock, you talking about Lancaster. If you ain't talking about Lancaster, you talking about Sock. I say that to say this: don't get on these platforms and not go and help your alma mater. Don't get on these platforms and not go and help these kids. Because at the end of the day, people think we really be beefing. Like Richard Jones, man, I love Richard Jones.
Yeah, Rich my boy.
Latasha High, man, I love all of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tasha, my girl. Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
I appreciate everything that they do. Lil Q,
Q, my boy.
you know what I'm
My
saying?
dog. James,
Like
my dog.
I want James Porter, I think he's a Lancaster alum.
Yeah, James, my dog. Yeah, all of my dogs.
You know what I'm saying? Like people need to understand, like it's all fun and games, but at the end of the day, let's make sure we picking up. Let's make sure we getting the sacrifice. Let's make sure we helping some of these kids out there. These kids is going to school hurting.
Yeah,
These kids are going to school with grown folk situations. These kids are going to school with a lot of stuff that we didn't have to go through.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
I say
agree.
that, and I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna end this live with this, man. Hey, man, for every comment negative that you can make about Sock, Lancaster, Kimball, Carter, Roosevelt, make sure you hipping the kid. Make sure you hipping the family. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these kids ain't going on a football scholarship. A lot of these kids ain't
They
going
not.
on a basketball scholarship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids might be looking to be the next Swaggy, looking to be the next Dub Show. And what we go wrong at, we have the outlet for these kids. We have it, but we don't give it to them because we too busy thinking that somebody gonna steal our shine or somebody gonna steal our spot.
I
Come
agree.
on, man. Come on, man. Some of y'all niggas 30, 40 years old, almost 50 years old. Get it up to somebody else. You,
Man, you said the magic. Sorry,
yeah,
bro. You just preached on that one because I be at home thinking the same thing, Doug. I be like, it's sad to see these grown ass men just harp on these kids losing. Like 35 posts about these kids losing. Like I see grown ass man go to DeSoto High School and make videos after a kid lost a damn playoff game. Like,
Y'all saw that. That was the stupidest shit ever to me
that
when
shit
I
is
saw that.
childish.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lancaster lost. Okay, we lost. Nigga, what you think we finna go do? Kill ourselves now? Nigga, we finna go back to work, get back in the lab, do what we gotta do. That's the same way I'm gonna feel about sock. Yeah, I'm hollering sock supposed to win state championship. Sock supposed to win state championship. If sock lose Friday, guess what? I'm gonna text my aides, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and guess what? What we need? What we need? And we back to
I
the
mean,
drawing board.
when Sock lost the state championship football game, grown
Man,
ass
bro.
man trolling kids for losing. Like,
Dog.
damn, I'm
And,
sorry if you want to relive your Poke High Al Bundy days, be my guest.
man,
But don't
bro.
do the shit at the expense of the kids, bro.
Like I told somebody the other day at Lancaster, I said, man, I'd have been to 4 state championships in the last 4 years. I'm tired. What you done did? Nigga, every year, nigga, we preparing for 5 to 6 months. Some of y'all preparing for 3, 2.5. We preparing for play in December. We start in July, we end in December. It is what it is. We done did that's been our routine for the last 4 years. So you know what I'm saying, and that's what we're doing now. The game don't stop. We still picking up kids at 6:30, still taking kids home, still gotta feed kids, still doing what we do, man. But Swaggy, I'm gonna go out to this, man. We got some things that's gonna come up. Man, shouts out to my partner, man. RIP, my boy Raheem Davis, man. Math teacher at South Oak Cliff, man. As we get ready to lay him to rest, man, we got some things that we finna jump off. Swaggy, I want you to be a part of. With the
Just hit me
Swaggy,
up.
we got some things that we finna do. And we want to combine all the podcasts together. We think we have some great things coming up. My boy Jeff McKinney out there in Frisco, he got some things that he gonna link everybody up with. And we just try to do what we do for us trying to get everybody out there on that social media outlook, trying to get everybody to the point, to the next level, to where everybody got a blue dot and ain't had to play for the blue check. You know what I'm saying? So we got some things that's coming up, Swaggy. Again, man, shouts out RIP, my boy Raheem Davis. We got some things that we finna put in place to continue to help our kids, to bring awareness to what's going on. We can holler about fuck council all day long, but if we don't know what council, started and where it began, I think a lot of things can be resolved if we knew the symptoms to things that's going on in our bodies. So I think that's what we want to bring awareness to, the symptoms, the before, because with my partner passing and whatnot, I think I had the opportunity to be there with him from the time that he got diagnosed with cancer all the way up until the time that he died. I just feel like, if we go to the doctor more often, if we get checkups the way we're supposed to get checked up, I think a lot of these things will be resolved if we just do what we're supposed to do. So again, Swaggy, we're gonna include you on a lot of things that we're getting ready to do coming up, dealing with our kids' scholarship in honor of Raheem Davis. And we want you to be a big part of this with us. But other than that, man, we're gonna continue to love on these kids. We're gonna continue to do for what we do for these kids, and we're gonna go from there, man. I appreciate the opportunity to share this podcast with you today. Looking
Hey,
forward to
I'm one phone call away, fam. You know that.
already, man. I
You know that.
appreciate it. Everybody that chimed in on the line, man, y'all make sure y'all share this post. Y'all make sure y'all let everybody know, man, the new Swag podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit my boy up, the Swaggy High School Podcast Show, man.
I bring the swag.
Y'all catch us Friday, man. Catch me Friday, man. We're gonna talk about it Saturday because Langston, we play Saturday. So
The girls, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Hey man, I want some more barbecue, man. That
and I'm
barbecue. Hey,
I'm
that
cooking
Grace barbecue I'm chained out.
Doug Kitchen will be open this Saturday. We will be open this Saturday, man. Once basketball season over with Swagger, we will be open Friday and Saturdays in the hood. We're gonna either be at Poking Wheeling, Poking Dairy Queen,
Yeah.
or we're gonna be on 67 and Poke down on the other end by the Washington.
Hey, look at
So
your boy James in the comments. James like, where? Hey, Doug, I'll get y'all real quick. at that Lakers showcase. I say, hey James, hey bro, you gotta go try Doug barbecue, dog. I think would have got him a he would have got him a sandwich. He came back. He said, "Sorry, man, that
Yeah,
barbecue good." Yeah.
yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the love, man. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Doug's Kitchen will be out there, man. Fridays and Saturdays, as soon as we get through with these playoffs. Fridays and Saturdays, man, we open. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull up on your boy. Keep supporting, man. Y'all keep supporting Swaggy. Keep supporting everybody that's trying to do something positive, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Dubs. Shout out to everybody.
Only way we get rich, man, is we
Yeah,
support each other. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Shout out to everybody, bro. We all trying to do the same thing and bring the same message. So shout out to everybody.
To my girl Natasha, I'm finna start putting some pork chops on there, but I need them thick cut pork chops. I can't find them thick. I
Ooh.
want them thick pork.
HEB, fam. HEB.
I want them. That's what I'm looking for. Them thick pork
HEB.
chops.
You got everything you need in there.
You the second person that done asked about them pork chops, man. So I do a mean little old stuff.
Hey, I gotta try my boy barbecue too from Sock. Cleon, Gus.
He go hard.
I
Gus
gotta
go
try
hard.
Gus shit too.
Gus go hard.
I
I,
know. Yeah, I know.
yeah, you know me and him. You know that's my guy, man. You know
That's my dog.
that's why I passed the torch to over at Sock. When I left, I made sure Sock was in good hands. He when I say every day, he was there every day. He was there every day volunteering with them kids. I'm talking about every day, give every day, man.
He
I'm
think about
talking
to give it up.
about, oh man.
So barbecue.
Oh man, I hope he talking about barbecue. And I hope he ain't talking. Well, I know he ain't talking about
Oh,
volunteering with
cause
the
you talking
kids.
about the school or you talking about barbecue, right?
I hope so, man. I hope he is. I hope he ain't about to.
No, they talking barbecue. Oh,
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah, they talking
okay.
about barbecue. No, Gus,
Uh,
Gus passionate about them kids, man.
yeah, man, dude that did a whole 360, man. Dude did a whole 360, man, and that's what I tell everybody. If you put the time in, the time will work for you. If you let these kids do what they do, everything for you gonna work out in your favor.
Hey, my back was against the wall for something. Hey, Gus, I made one phone call. Gus got me out of that situation. I was about it was a deep situation. He got me out of it. That's a good dude, man.
Hey man, look, man, all you can do is, man, in life is try to pass the torch. If you can't pass the torch, what you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? I passed that torch to Gus. I put my time in Sock. I did what I was supposed to do in Sock. Sock, it helped me change my whole life around.
Hey,
He
they've got
told
another
me,
dude in the company. They've got another great dude in the company that I've been knowing for 20 years. We fall. That's another one.
oh man, hey man, say man, we fall about love him to death. We fall. He gonna be the next great head coach.
He
I
is.
think. I think once Clifton Todd retired, I think that'll be we fall job. I think we job will have a job for life as long as he's at Sock with Coach Todd. I think he will be the next head coach that will do some amazing things because he's not rushing. He's waiting his time. He's learning what to do, how to do it correctly. He's learning how to put a staff together. He's learning how to put a team together. And I
Yeah.
think he will be the next great Coach Wheatfall, like his dad was, that
Yeah.
we all know and love from West Dallas. I think he will be just like his dad. It's
Yeah.
going to
We
be,
fall. Oh, my boy in high school, man. We was cool in school. Opposite school, we was still cool. We played each other. We was cool. That was my dog.
mm,
I didn't like some of his teammates. I didn't.
yeah,
But he was
yeah,
cool as hell.
yeah, yeah. Hey, Cleon. Hey man, I'm just giving you what somebody gave to me, bro. Somebody gave me the game. I'm just giving you the game. You did the exact same thing I did when they gave it to me. When they gave me that game, I took off with it, I ran with it, and it opened up a whole nother career path for me. Whoever knew volunteering at SOC for 4 years for free would get me to where I am today. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell anybody, man, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
How you
And,
finish?
and the same thing I did for you, Cleon, That's what somebody did for me when I came home. So when you came home, when you came up there, I gave you the same thing somebody gave me when I came home in '06. You know what I'm saying? So it's love. Your job now is to give it to somebody. And that way, once you go off and do something different, we'll still have somebody representing that sock. That's the whole job.
Man,
But man, I'm gonna
man,
get
Doug,
out
I
this.
appreciate you so
Do
much,
something
bro.
too,
Like
man.
this, I appreciate you so much, like for real, bro. I
Man,
appreciate you.
when the next show, man, let me know when the next show, man. Like I said, we play Saturday at 6:30. After we play, then I'm more than
Yeah,
I think
probably all the games to be over with. I'm probably looking at either probably Saturday night or Monday, one or the other. Probably Saturday night.
that's cool. Let me know. I'm down for it. I'm ready for it. Let's do our thing.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, Doug.
All right, Black. Be good.
You too, Doc.
Yo.
Man, hey, man, that was a dope show. That is a dope dude. I've been knowing Doug for God knows how long. Doug has always been passionate about soccer, football, basketball. He's been passionate about Lancaster. I remember, funny story real quick, y'all. I remember when I first went to a game long time ago, and I seen a big dude in the stand. This is the true story. And we played against Stock, I believe. And I always be like, that big nigga, excuse my language, that big dude just just be yelling out stuff. And so I start yelling back over there at him. And we going back and forth, back and forth. And I'm getting mad because back then, Sock was annihilating Carter back then. We didn't have Coach Love or nothing. We was just getting annihilated by Carter. I mean, by Sock back then. And I'm just like, man, that big dude just get on my damn nerves. And then next thing you know, I go meet him, and man, he just been my boy ever since. That's a testament. That's a testament of saying you can't judge a book by its cover. Just because he's cheering for his team and just because he's getting loud and get crunk, I can't automatically go there and assume, oh man, this a dude that. Go shake this dude's hand. I said, man, this dude cool as ice. And Doug has been my boy ever since. And I was young back then. So that's just my message to anybody out there, man. You in the stands or you anywhere and you see someone and you judge them off appearance or anything in that matter, you never know until you go talk to that person, uh, how that person is. Just like I said earlier about the Kincaid situation at Roosevelt. We had a lot of internet beef going back and forth, cussing each other out. Then I meet him in person. Kincaid is probably one of the coolest damn dudes I ever met. He passionate about his school over there at Roosevelt and everything. So it's just a lot of things. The internet can cause you a lot in your life versus if you just meet somebody in person. Like a lot of people say about me. People say on the internet probably, man, Swaggy this, Swaggy that, Swaggy arrogant, Swaggy think he all that. You meet Swaggy in person, and you'll be like, man, Roger a cool ass dude in person. He fun to be around. He fun to hang with. But I just want to get that point across. But man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. It's been a great show. I had a great guest. Doug Grace is welcome here anytime. Any of you guys want to be a guest on the show? I'm one call away, one text message away. Anything, hit me up. Hey, we're here to spread the love and spread the wealth for all of us. This show is not about me. This show is about us. It's about us out there. It's about everyone. But most importantly, it's about those kids in our area and our state that we trying to get the message out across. You never know. We might take a kid who don't have no offers, don't have anything, and one highlight, and guess what? Now this kid has offers and etc. And that's my goal. My goal is to highlight kids who don't have the big offers, the big scholarships, the big names, and etc. So man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in again. Hey, tune in like Doug said, either Saturday night after the Lancaster girls over with, or Monday night. It's gonna be one or the other. I don't see no games scheduled for Monday night, so it probably will be Monday night. But I'm probably aiming for Saturday night. It depends on what I got going, also. But man, 2 hours. I appreciate y'all being on here with your boy for 2 hours. Much love, much fun. Hey, bro, James, I appreciate you so much for that comment, bro. I'm trying to do it. I don't have I don't have no enemies. I don't have nothing negative to say about anybody else shows or anything. I'm just here to spread the love and give the people what they need. Right now we're in basketball season, and that's my focus. Next year when football start back, that's gonna be my focus. After basketball end, I'm gonna cross over the track. I'm gonna try to cover baseball. I'm trying to do things that others don't do. Hell, you might even see me at a damn swim meet. I mean, I just want to go out there and highlight and showcase the high school kids in our area. You never know. You showcase a kid 1 minute, next minute, this kid goes out to be something special. And he can say, hey, Mr. Whitfield, it all come back to you having me on my show. Just like I said about the Lancaster kid, Jaden Brown. He gets on Twitter and writes, hey, shout out to Mr. Whitfield. I appreciate that compliment. Like, you never know. These kids watch everything we do as adults, internet or not. These kids lose a game last night, a tough 65-66 ball game last night. And you see, they get on the internet, and first thing they see is, man, Lancaster, this and that. Lancaster, sorry, this and like kids see that. And then you see these same kids in person. Oh, what's up with it, Nunu? Don't talk to me. Oh, what's wrong with you, bro? You the same one on the internet said, I suck. You the same one on the internet said, we suck. Keep that same energy. And now you feel some type of way. Now you want to get on the show or go somewhere and be like, oh, man, I don't like Lancaster. They kids such and such. You gotta understand, these kids have feelings, emotions. They just lost a tough game. Some of these kids, some of these seniors ain't gonna see a basketball court no more. Some gonna be forced in like Nunu, Jalen, Amari, and everybody. They gonna see the next level of basketball. Some of them not gonna see that. So be careful what you say on the internet about these kids, because trust me, they see everything. Everything. You can't get on the internet and bash kids and bash their school and expect them to see you in person and be respectful towards you. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I want to see all the area schools advance. Carter, Kimball. I'm a Carter alum, I love Carter to the fullest. If we don't go, I want to see Coach Nick Smith and Kimball go cut down the nest in San Antonio. If we were to beat Kimball, Nick Smith and Kimball would feel the same way about Carter. I didn't want to see Lancaster go home like they did last night. I didn't want to see DeSoto not make the playoffs. I'm not happy about it. I want to see all the area teams go take care of their business. We got a chance to have Lancaster or Duncanville or Cedar Hill girls go represent us for the state championship. We got a chance to see Dallas Lincoln girls go represent us for a state championship. We got a chance to see Carter, Kimball, Duncanville, who was our other area schools? North Crowley. We got a chance to see any of them go represent us to win a state championship. I want to see the kids go be great. So that's my time for tonight. I appreciate everyone again for tuning in from the bottom of my heart. You're right, James. Lake Ridge, all of them. We got a chance to see all our area teams. Allen, go win South Oak Cliff. Go win a state championship. Like, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's all about us. Y'all have a wonderful, and I mean a wonderful day. Everybody, please drive careful in the morning to work. Be careful out there. Bundle up. It's cold. Man, for everybody who represent and tune in for Swaggy, support Swaggy, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I'm one call away from anybody. I'm one text message away, one inbox away. Hey, you want to be on the show? Hey, Swaggy, what you got going? I want to be on the show. Hey, be my guest. Hey, Swaggy out. I'm going to leave y'all with the intro. With the outro. Hey, man, again, everybody, God bless. Take care.
Money whoa, turn up now, I'm about to blow up and y'all don't even know how the cab about to explode. Independent, I run this show, international, run the globe. I've been driving, no cruise control, got the life and they losing foe. I stay 100. chase.